Hey guys, how you doing? Josh Minks here, Southern Clean Pressure Washing, Kansas City, Missouri, coming to you with another video. Hopefully, some helpful tips here for new guys and possibly guys that's been in business for maybe just a few seasons. We're going to talk about things that we carry on our trucks for our guys that kind of helps them be more efficient while they're out on the jobs and to kind of lessen that heartache when we have small breakdowns. So I've got a list here we're going to go over. Small list, shouldn't take too long. Here we go. One of the things that we carry on our truck and we carry extra of are hoses. That's pressure hoses. We actually use the one ply hoses from PowerWash.com. They work really well. Hoses in general, they just kind of wear out. We used to use the two ply, but they're a little bit more heavy, and I just prefer the one ply. To be honest, that's my opinion. We carry 50-foot sections for this reason. When a hose busts, we can just pull that section off and throw on another 50-foot section instead of having to replace that whole 150 or 200 foot hose because we normally run around 200 feet of hose. We always carry about an extra 100 to 150 foot of hose on us at all times to kind of alleviate those issues. Another thing that we carry extra of is downstream injectors. Inside a downstream injector, you have a little ball and a little spring that's sitting in there. As we keep running sodium hydrochloride, even if we do rinse them out, eventually that little spring kind of wears out. Not very often, but we replace probably at least one or two a season. But I like to have them on our trucks because without a downstream injector, it kind of sucks. So definitely have a couple extra downstream injectors to kind of help you out. Another thing that we carry on our trucks are gloves. We buy boxes of them. I believe they're called Black Rhino gloves. We also get those from PowerWash.com. I think they come in a box of like 100, so they last a long time, and they're really good. They're kind of like a thin rubber. They work really well. They fit your hands great, and you can still power wash. My guys actually love them. I highly also recommend getting a small toolbox with some tools so you can work on these issues when they happen, like O-ring picks, maybe a small socket set, a small hammer. A lot of times your couplers on the end of your hoses, because you've been running them for a while, they get kind of stiff and they don't come off. So if you tap them with a hammer just a little bit, kind of helps loosen them up. So get you a small toolbox, something you can put under the seat or even in the back of the truck. If you're putting in the back of the truck, I would recommend getting something that's water seal tight, so if it's raining, you don't have a bunch of water getting in there. And then also that comes to, we carry extra O-rings and couplers. Don't really have to get into that. O-rings wear out, couplers wear out, so you want to have extra of those on your truck as well. Lances and trigger guns. We've had actual lances right where they screw in to the gun. They've broken off. They just get old. It doesn't happen a lot, but we always carry an extra lance. You never know. We've had some sitting out in parking lots, cars pull in and run them over and they bend them, and then my guys are out of lance. So we always carry at least an extra lance or two with us just in case that happens. Trigger guns, they start to get leaky after a while. You just switch them out, and then later on you can buy a repair kit or just a new trigger gun. We just happen to buy new trigger guns. We use the I believe it's the Legacy trigger gun. We also get those from PowerWash.com. Then another thing that we actually carry, and we started carrying because we do a lot of large parking lot rinse downs and stuff like that, are shovels and floor squeegees. As you start to get into larger jobs, what will happen is you'll build up stuff that's called sludge or dirt or mud from asphalt parking lots or even just concrete parking lots, and it gets kind of hard to move it just with water. So we use those shovels and floor squeegees to kind of push that stuff out of the way and get it out so we can continue to rinse. We do gutter cleaning, so we carry a rake. We also carry bags to put our debris in, or if we're out on commercial jobs, we pick up trash that's on the property as well. It's just kind of like a little extra that we do for our customers. Water hoses, you want to always carry extra water hose. They get ran over, they break, they crack, they do all kinds of different things over the course of time. So you always want to carry an extra 100 foot or so, maybe more. That's really up to you on what you're going to do. Also, some other things that we carry are fire extinguishers and first aid kits. I don't really have to go into the detail on that, why you should carry that. That's kind of self-explanatory. And then gas cans and diesel cans for when you're on these larger jobs, you're able to put more gas in your unit, diesel tanks if you're running hot water. These are all things that we use to be more efficient while we're out on the job to help us, continue to do our jobs. So, like I said, this is all advice. You can do whatever you want. Thanks for watching. Josh Mink, Southern Clean Pressure Washing, Kansas City, Missouri. Talk to you guys